Tim, you have been evicted from the Pink Color House.
What? On your shin, there's a junior.
As the three of you should know, the final HOH is played in 3 parts. The winners of parts 1 and 2 will face off in part 3 for the final power to evict. Part 1 is an accuracy circuit, part 2 is a puzzle, and part 3 is a test on the game. Okay, part 1, you're gonna start off here at the free throw. I'm gonna random.org in order for you to all shoot in. And as soon as you make a basket, you're gonna run here, grab a cylinder, try to knock down your coup brick. If you knock it down, you can move through that door right there and score 1 beanbag. First person to score the beanbag wins part 1 and goes straight to part 3. Okay, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Don't miss it.
Oh!
Walter misses.
Okay, that was like the best noise of the night. Okay.
It wasn't me.
Becca, get ready.
There's wind. I don't
Like how you know. Baxter makes it.
That's my line. Please still leave that. It dropped in that bomb.
Look at this.
God, I can't make a freaking basketball!
Walter makes it.
Okay. Alright.
Scares me every time.
Bye!
Right?
Walter hit, grab a beanbag and throw it behind that pole. Steele, you have to come through this door. You don't miss it. Set your wrist.
Walter knows to light it up.
Behind the pole, Steele.
No!
Yeah, the team stay behind the pole.
Down to the wire.
I've been here like 3 years.
I hate this.
Baxter, please.
Part 1. Move straight to part 3. Part 2 begins. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait,
Where?
Go to. Cecile, come this.
This is the puzzle?
Yeah, right here.
What the fuck is this? Oh, there's a bug!
I know.
Of course it's a bug!
Got it. Just build the rest of it. I got it. Build the rest of it.
No, I can't do this.
it'll make a perfect cube.
Fuck is this? Oh, there's a bug! Of course it's a bug!
Taylor, are we telling them the size of the cube?
Yeah, it's 3 by 3, y'all. 3 by 3.
3 by 3? Yeah. I don't even know. We haven't measured.
It's made by like little cubes. 3 by 3.
3 by 3? Yeah. I don't even know. We haven't measured.
It's made by like little cubes.
Oh my gosh, Baxter. Oh, almost. Baxter wins.
Baxter has it. Don't start on that chair. I'll ask you a question. Each question has a number answer. You'll run up, hit my hand, and say what you think the answer is. If you're if you're no,
It's numbers.
it's memory. If you get it correct, you get a point. First person to 4 points wins the final HOH. And if you get it wrong, you just have to run back, sit, then come back. How many different HOHs were there?
14.
No.
Ah.
No, different like player HOHs. Like,
Oh,
if they were a repeat, they count as one. How many different players were there?
okay. Pull.
It's absolute guesses. 7.
Correct.
Oh.
Just guess that.
That was 8.
Doesn't matter. It's right.
Yeah, I know.
How many times was Paige on the block?
5!
Walter has it.
Oh, yeah!
I actually do.
How many votes did Olivia get out with?
I don't know.
4.
Guess.
Wait.
How many votes did I get out with?
Walter, touch the chair and go back.
12.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't that.
Are we still going?
Yeah, you have a six.
7!
Yes. How many chips were spent?
20.
No.
It'll be in threes.
Guess.
Guess.
18.
No.
24.
21.
No.
27.
15.
You just have to touch it.
33.
No.
30.
Doing that.
No.
36.
No.
27. I already said 50.
That's just crazy. 15.
No.
We went so high, I'm going down.
12.
No.
9.
Wait. 33.
No.
39.
Yes.
Running back because he knows it's wrong.
How many challenges did Tim and Sarah win combined?
What?
All of them?
4.
No.
Until they got voted in the
Walter, you don't have to sit. You just have to touch the chair.
Sorry, 7.
You don't have to sit.
8.
No.
9.
No.
10.
Walter wins the final HOH.
Oh my god.
Let me guess.
Like, it just
You just like, oh my god.
Why would you ever get 4?
This is the final eviction. Baxter and Cecile, you are our final nominees. You will each plead your final case on why Walter should bring you to the end. Cecile, you're first.
Well, Walter, I have obviously known you for longer, very long time. I mean, we get along whenever we don't get along. That's just when we don't get along. But most of the time we get along. I mean, I think that we should. We've played since the beginning, and we have a lot to offer. So I'd like to be able to do.
And Baxter.
Okay. Well, mainly it's just I played a pretty good game today for being my first time. And yeah, I've been playing truthfully with everyone, so it's kind of an underdog story. Yeah.
Can I say something? Like okay.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want and then cast your vote to evict.
Okay. To evict, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want like Canadian Big Brother where she said voted her friend.
Wait, what?
Wait, that wasn't my vote. Okay. Baxter, outside I was like, if you played a really good game, I might consider, like, I would possibly lean towards having you just because I like straight up, I really respect you. You came here not thinking that you would do well at all, which a lot of us usually have like a time when we play this game we don't think we do well, and the majority of us like just don't. And you made it like this far, and you played it really smart. You kind of just like kept on the down low, watched what was going on. You stuck with your alliances, and you didn't just like kind of go crazy on them, which most people who play the first time do. And sorry.
Sounded specific.
And then no, it wasn't. And just you really fought at the end. And Cecile, you stuck with Tim and I, and literally just what I keep remembering is you literally made the biggest sacrifice for me that anyone's ever made in this game, and you had an alliance with them and jeopardized that so you could save Tim and I, and that's like just one of the nicest things like a friend has done for me, really. So, oh, cut that out. I'm sorry.
We're beyond that.
Make a montage.
We need a tally. Drinking game every time it occurs. So I'm gonna have to evict Baxter. I'm sorry. Just don't.
Baxter, you have been evicted. This is a big brother house.
Now you
Congratulations.
No, we're not turning.
Can this
The Ravenclaw voted the weakest.
Thank you! Yes! Yes! Screw everyone who did that. I'm so salty.
Not the way to get votes. Hey you guys. So just in past games, this is weird. In past games, I I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. In past games, just I've never made it this far before. I was one of you, and I'm so
That makes
sorry.
you feel great.
No, I mean like I was in the jury, and then I was a member of the jury. And shit, this is getting off to a great start. But I feel like Cecile and I both played really honest games, and the only time someone was like really stabbing back, like sorry, so I'm like calling you out right now, but it was just like miscommunication, misunderstanding, and I mean, just I feel like I was really just like honest. I know I'm abusing that word, but literally the people I had alliances with, when we made alliances from the beginning, I'm like, okay, let's stick with this, no one else, and I kept to them. And if I made alliances with people afterward, great, you know, like the more the better, but the ones who I made with first, I stuck with those and stayed true to that. And if there was anyone who were like out to get any of my alliances, like I would just like tell them, be like, hey you guys, like this is what's up, just let you should know or whatever. And I told them what they needed to, and even just thank y'all for making this a good day. Y'all really made me feel welcome, and y'all made me feel good and happy, and I hope y'all had fun playing with me, and I didn't like hurt any of y'all's feelings, because I don't think I did, and if I did, I'm sorry. So thank you for today. All right.
Cecile, it's your moment to speak.
Oh goodness. Okay. I kind of like Walter. I like did not come into this thinking that I was at all, because I never make it this far. Like someone always gets me out. And so I am like just very, very blessed to be here. And I feel like, again, like Sophia talked to you, so like you know, and like I feel like I played as honest a game as you possibly can here. Like Walter, we played a very, I love you, shut up. Walter, Sarah's the only one that I will say I was awful. No, I went to the diary room, I was like, yo. I did something very, very bad. I felt so bad. And like Walter, like, you know, we both kind of like had aligned to the same people, but I feel like maybe I might have had branched out to more people than maybe Walter did. But besides that, like, we are, you know, this is going to be kind of hard, I think, because we both played, you know, a pretty good game for this, because usually it gets a lot messier than it did. But again, yeah, like Libby said, like, thank y'all so much for just being here and playing with me, and like, I made a ton of new sophomore friends that I didn't know. Bae. I'm going to cry. You know, like, and so I am just very happy with how this turned out, because I definitely did not expect it to turn out this well. So, thank y'all.
Well, so we did have a final, initially we came in, me, you, and Baxter, and I just don't know why you would put me up when Grayson was taken off, when Walter was there, or like Tim.
Because I honestly had no idea that you were gonna go.
But even the possibility though.
Well, the thing is that like there was no possibility to me, because I was standing up there the last time I talked to Tim, Grayson, and Walter. It was Baxter getting off. Like, and so then a last minute they had changed.
You know, yeah, like
Which Baxter?
I'm just gonna be honest.
I knew that you were the
like, you were like, why the hell am I here?
But you played a great game.
Here's what, yeah, you really did. So like, kudos to you. But we were sitting on the floor, and like obviously y'all probably have figured out by now that we all said alliance. I was like, Ravenclaw, like we're smart. Let's just go. And you two, Vic, we remembered you. No knowledge. Okay. But Tim and I were sitting on the floor, and I'm just gonna like tell her what happened. Tim and I were sitting on the floor, and he said, and I was like, and then Taylor was like, Walter, your turn. And I was like, ah. And I went in and voted, thinking that like he had talked to Cecile about it. And
I had like
no, like she had no clue. And I thought it had been like, you know, like discussed, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna do that. And No, I'm not gonna write about it.
Can you explain why?
Yeah, no,
Explain why.
yeah, I was about
Tim was
to.
doing it to save my butt because he
Yeah.
saw your face whenever I put you on the block, and he was like, "If Sophie doesn't get off, he's
Yeah,
she's
honestly,
going to kill
you were a
No,
bit.
no,
So
I
I would have killed you. Sorry.
Sophie, like you were a bigger thrower just because I feel like you know the game better.
And
And not like
they
you
didn't know
didn't
how close
know.
we
Like
were.
I
They didn't
can't.
know that like
stop.
it was
Yeah.
a very
I-
deep alliance between.
I
us
didn't
two.
know it wasn't a
That was
group.
happening.
I thought the whole group was like, do this, and I was like, okay, and just it was literally.
That's why like Grayson had no idea. That's why it was 2-1 because
Well-
Grayson still voted.
I know. I knew it. I was like, yes.
Okay, my question is for Walter.
Okay.
Seeing as I had to keep reminding myself that you were still playing,
Oh, 911, I think I just saw a murder.
Can you finish your question, and then I can read you?
what do you think was your biggest move, like if any, that you made?
I feel like my biggest move was, well, obviously this whole top 3 was a big move. I was kind of hoping that it would turn out the way it did, just because, like, in all honesty, I knew you and Tim, like, that's why you put Sophie and Baxter on the block, because you and Tim had this thing. I was like, I'm screwed. And so I feel like fighting my way through that was a pretty big move. But I was just really nice to everyone, I feel like. And I played a really clean game, which is something that, I mean, I've seen before, but I haven't seen someone make it this far with a clean game in a long time. And just, I wasn't shady to anyone today. So,
Animal, as far as this competition went, what animal do you feel you were most inspired by?
Wow.
you, Grayson, it's you.
Well, I'm not an animal. I mean, I'm a party animal,
Right?
but I'm not.
Party animal.
Yeah.
You're a mammal.
I've never been to a party, so
File.
do not take that advice.
So
No.
I'm gonna say like, lemur, and then be like, shut up. Like, no one likes it.
I have no
Lemurs is
idea.
such a
I know
lemur.
I pretend like an eagle or like a
Because
cheetah.
America.
I think that like I came into this thinking like knowing that I was like pretty experienced. I mean I'm not very good at this game, but I'd played this game a bunch of times. So like and so knowing that like I could like have alliances with people because most of you aren't native. So I think that like that was probably like
I'm gonna name Guillory proud and make an illusion.
Okay.
And I feel like if we're familiar with the story of the Ugly Duckling, I came in and I was like, yeah.
No,
That's
no,
nice.
It's a famous
Reference to
literary
water-
work,
yeah.
Sarah.
Just but I came in and I was like,
It's an illusion.
no one's gonna like vote for me, like I have no friends. And I didn't think I was gonna do well, you guys. That's why I'm like feel so blessed to like be up here. I'm not just like blessed. Like I really feel really lucky to be up here because I didn't think I would get this far, and just like throughout it turned into a swan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Would you, if I would have been in the same mindset, like suspicious of Cecile, would you have acted to try to get her out?
Well, it depends on where that falls in the game, because I was suspicious because remember I told you I was like, Cecile and Sophie are talking a lot. Do you think they have an alliance? And we talked about that a lot, and it turned out.
you I had one.
No, I meant like me with her, which you did. Like you and Baxter and Sophie had an alliance before us. That's what I meant. And I was like, maybe like their alliance was before ours, and she's like, no, saying maybe that's her core alliance. And then you did what you did, which is one. I mean, I picked you to be here for a lot of reasons, but that was one of the main reasons I picked you up here. That you trusted us so much that you like put us here, and I don't know. Just I was kind of suspicious of her at first, yeah, because I didn't know if we were her core alliance or not. Which I mean, I was right. You all had made that before. But it just depends on like where in the game that would fall. If it were after what you did, obviously not. And just more and more, like we were like right there, and I'd asked you like, you gave like Sophie or love potion, did that like mean anything? Did that like are you
Still your lover.
always?
It
I
might
was
be
like
over, but I'm still your lover.
I was like, is she like in front of y'all? I mean, in front of us or whatever? Like, do you like? Is she more of an alliance? Like, just to us, and you're like, I forgot what you said, but so like, I never just like would have voted her out. I would have talked to her, obviously, and I would have watched what she did, which is what I did.
At what point did you realize that y'all were going to turn against me?
I knew from the beginning that you were a threat.
I didn't know that. We were all standing outside, and you know, you were like one of my alliances still, but
No, that aside, I just want to.
yeah, you came outside. You no,
It
people
was
kept
after you.
Wait! There was a circle of people who kept coming down after HOH and who were saying different things you told
Thank you
us.
so much for
and
playing. I
apparently
really
you had a
appreciate it.
really,
Everybody had
really close alliance with Paige. And even Paige, when Paige was like, she didn't tell me that, and I forgot who else did she have a close alliance with. They said something totally different. I was like, well, how do I know she's telling the truth to me? Like,
Yes, also you had said a bunch of things that I hadn't said. to other people.
oh,
I
yeah.
changed two times.
Yeah, and that,
Yeah.
people weren't saying like, you changed your mind. People were saying
You changed your story.
that you changed your story for different people, and it, I mean, I guess there was a miscommunication too.
Yeah.
But, it was literally just, we all thought you were telling
So
us
at that
different.
time, you just
We
thought-
thought you had like,
we thought you were lying to all of us.
we thought you were the puppet master
It was
with the
just
strings.
Seth came in and pled so hard for Ian that I was like, well,
No, it wasn't that either. You had five. You had
Well, thank you all for a great game. I'm sorry I went late. I really need to start putting 9:30 on the invitations. Okay, here we go. That's how the game of Big Brother is played. Greg voted for Cecile.
Oh, we're listing names.
Baxter voted for Walter. One vote Cecile, one vote Walter. It takes 5 votes to win. Who's that after Greg? Seth voted for Cecile. Tim voted for Cecile. Paige voted for Walter. Sarah voted for Cecile. How many each?
It was 4 to
4 to 2. Sophie voted for the winner of Big Brother 7, Cecile.
At least it wasn't freaking Gryffindor, okay? That's all I'm happy about. Boo Gryffindor, yeah.
It was not